And today, the record show. A friend of mine from Facebook, a guy I had on the YouTube channel here, he's doing records. He's selling records at the brewery, encouraging others to bring collections to sell. And so that'll be fun. But first, right down the street from our house, there's this food truck park. And gonna see if we can get see what's going on. There's these new Hawaiian donuts that are supposed to be all the rage. So this is just like a few blocks from my house, which is great. So there's the food truck, Beverly food truck. But this Hawaiian donut thing is just getting out of hand. Like, holy smokes, look at the line. That's crazy. I don't know about that. We ran out of eggs this morning. I went to the grocery store. I didn't have a down payment for eggs. The eggs are so crazy. I didn't qualify for financing, so we're just gonna go get. We're gonna go get breakfast burritos instead. I'm gonna grab some breakfast burritos. All right, getting the G6 all warmed up. Take to the record show. Drove the van this morning to get burritos, but now it's time to head out in a little red sports car. I drive a minivan all week, so.
All we need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and a sober driver.
Look at that, you guys. We're in beautiful downtown Kenmore.
B-double-E-double-R-U-N beer.
There's one of the breweries. Carn Brewing. Microbreweries everywhere down here in the industrial area.
Most time is just frying up the shells.
Oh, there it is, Dana. Look, it's a little sign. 192 Brewing is what it's called. I thought that was the address at first. Oh my gosh, we're gonna find parking.
Someone leaving, or
This
they
place
pull
is
in?
packed, man. Totally packed. Wow, I don't know. Holy smokes. Oh, hey, nice. El Camino. Look at that. I don't think we're going to find parking in here. And look at this, huh? Someone's leaving just in time. We just lucked the heck out right here. Nice. Fucking. Pretty packed. Nice. There's Tim over there. He's the guy that invited me. Tim, yes. Vinyl and Brew 4, right?
Yeah, there's the fourth one.
So is the fourth one post-pandemic, or how long have you been doing
The very first one, which we didn't call Vinyl and Brew 1, not knowing there'd be a second one,
Okay.
was 2 weeks before the lockdown.
Oh, wow.
Then we had to wait like a year and 9 months for the second show. But
Right.
So this was a third one at this
So it'll
location.
be February of 2020 then, right? Or January? Something like
February.
that?
Late
Okay.
February 16th, 2020, the very first
All
one.
right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And then we had one a year and a half later.
Okay.
And then this one here, the 192 Lake Trail Taproom. Same guy owns 192 Brewing up in Mount Vernon.
Oh, wow.
That was Vinyl
Oh,
Brew-
that's right. I
Vinyl
saw
Brew
that one
3.
online.
Yeah,
That's
so this is my
right.
fourth show with the third one in this location.
I see. Okay. Yeah, this is a turnout, man.
The very first one, we had everything in one section of and people waited an hour to get up to a table to look at something.
Right.
So no. So we spread all the tables out against the walls to kind of spread it out. But it's really well attended.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. And you got beer, which is great.
Beer and food.
And food, that's
Good,
right.
good grub hub.
That's right.
I'm the promoter, yeah. So
You're
there's
the promoter,
Yeah,
okay.
so I've got 10, including myself, I've got 10 vendors here.
Okay.
So a total of 12 tables. I estimate it's about 7,000 LPs.
Wow.
Okay?
7,000.
We also have some 45, some CDs.
Yeah.
Like I don't see any 78s at this time.
Right.
They show up sometimes.
Yeah.
It's a collector's hobby. This hobby of record collecting, I believe, is the fastest growing hobby in America.
Yeah.
And I have a fellow who owns a record store. He says he's 80% up on his sales every year. And
Wow.
He's a used-only record store.
Wow.
And so it's still growing.
I remember in 2016 they were saying it was over. I know now there's some talk about that again, where it's kind of flat now. You know?
There's always prognosticators that are wrong.
Exactly.
About everything, you know. So it seems like it's growing every year so far.
Yeah.
I think a large amount of this, two things are really pushing it. First off, is people my age who sold a collection 10 years ago, 20 years ago when the CDs came out. And they're kicking themselves and they're buying stuff for $20 a piece now at stores that they sold for 10 cents. Right? Then there's the generation of the millennials. Most of them they don't even know what vinyl is. They're all streaming stuff. That's what they do. But there's a large minority of that who like to have the classic rock of my generation.
Yeah.
The 60s, 70s, 80s stuff.
Yeah.
And that's really what those two factors are driving the market.
Yeah. It's something you hold in your hands. It's a piece of history if you can find an old.
Well, what I like, you're absolutely right. You can read about it. Who is the producer of the record? You know, who wrote that song? All that stuff is on there on the album, right? There's also something very tactile. Like I said, hold your hand.
Yeah.
And every 20 minutes, you have to get re-engaged and decide: do I flip it over?
Yeah.
Do I put on a different record?
Yeah.
So it keeps you.
There's
engaged.
a ritual. Yeah.
There's a rhythm to it that I love.
Yeah.
You're not alone.
Exactly. Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not alone.
Yeah. Obviously. Yeah. Keeps getting bigger.
Yeah, so I got one vendor here that's really into soul, like another guy that's doing heavy metal and hard rock. It's what that person likes, they tend to find.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though we're all looking for stuff that's going to sell as collectors. Also, almost every one of these collectors or dealers has been a lifelong collector.
Right.
And just realized, I got all kinds of duplicates. What am I going to do with this?
Yeah.
And they started selling those, and then all of a sudden, you're both. You're a collector and a dealer. Nobody I know is a dealer only.
Right.
They're collectors first and dealers.
Yeah. I've got several albums that are just.
You want to sell them?
Right? I don't have enough to do a table, but you know what I'm saying.
And what I'm saying is, once I get into this reselling stuff, I always have to be buying records.
Right.
Constantly. Because once somebody comes through my stuff, all the good stuff is cleared out.
Yeah.
It's not fresh anymore. Right?
Right, yeah.
And if my records come back, they want something fresh. So
That's right.
I always have to be buying records.
That's right. Keep buying.
Yep.
Thanks again, Tim.
Thank you, Russ.
You bet. Good to see you.
Good luck to you.
Yeah.
Happy hunting.
Tim's a great guy, and if you want to check out his Discogs, I will leave a link in the description to Little Wheels That Sing. Discogs. Good stuff. Also got the Meowza. Meowza double. That's right, big CD.
Big CD.
Nice.
Actually, I have about 300 in my garage.
Oh, wow. We had a great time digging through the boxes and bins. There was a lot of people, didn't get a chance to see all the vendors and all the bins just because of the crowd. There was a $10 fee to come in like 2 hours early and dig through the bins, but 10 or 15 people did that. So might be interested in that in a future event. But yeah, we had a great time. Saying goodbye to the place. All right, so that was a fun drive. Always good to get out in the rain, drive around, drink some beer, look at some records, change hats, because now the haul. Spent a little bit of money. Not too much though, not too bad. Prices weren't too bad. Saw this in the trunk, right? Queen Live Killers. I got this for $22. It's a German pressing. It says right there on the back. Printed in Germany. But this is a pretty cool live record, although the Rolling Stone hated it. Rolling Stone magazine gave it like 2.5 stars out of 5. I mean, it's, you know, it's pretty good. It's not my favorite live record, but who cares? It's freaking Queen, man. Like, get over yourself, Rolling Stone. Very cool. Like that. I like that right there. Queen Live Killers. 79 is when this released, so around 1978 it's recorded. Different shows, I believe, around Europe. Queen Live Killers. That was a cool find. For $22 we got that for. Another live record. This was a great find. Thin Lizzy. This is on the Record Store Day list, by the way. The original was recorded in London, it was recorded in Philadelphia and Toronto. So they recorded a lot of these shows, and this is sort of a, I guess, like a best of those live performances at the time. The Record Store Day release is going to be live at Hammersmith, and so that's interesting. It's just a, I guess it's the same set, but it's a different live recording. Earlier in the year, there was a 8 CD release, January 20th, actually, of 2023. They released a 8 CD set of this, which probably also has all the other live recordings. But it's cool that they did that. They put all this together, you know, made this incredible live album that's still holds up to this day. But this is the, I don't know if it's the original, if there's a repress or what, but this is one of the, critics have said this is one of the greatest live albums of all time by the Irish rock band Thin Lizzy. Thin Lizzy's awesome. Boys Are Back in Town is probably their biggest hit. Jailbreak, it's a great song. They have a lot of really great songs. I really like Thin Lizzy. The sleeves on these are pretty good. I mean, it's a well-loved record. It's the fourth side of this record is kind of beat. I don't know what I paid for this, like 20 bucks, I think it was. Maybe 20 bucks, I can't remember, to be honest. 18, somewhere on that. It's a great, great live record. We just got done listening to that, so that was a blast. Thin Lizzy, Live and Dangerous. So yeah, this is a great find. Will I buy the Record Store Day live at Hammersmith? I don't know, man. I don't know. The CDs are already sold out, so what do you do? I'm a Gold Earring fan. This is a great record. I got it for $3. It is a little bit, it's got some pops and clicks. I don't mind that too much. Got the Twilight Zone. And we're stepping into the Twilight Zone. That was a #1 hit back in 1982. Back in the day. When the bullet hits the bone. Dun, 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 dun. Great freaking record. That was a great find. Here's another kind of one-hit wonder, I suppose, but I was excited to see this. Wild Cherry, another #1 hit on this album back in this was 1976 when this came out. Play That Funky Music, White Boy. Play that funky music when? That's right, now. You play it now. That's when you play the funky music if you're a white boy. So this is Wild Cherry. I've heard it's pretty funky, you know. The whole album's not too bad. From what I've listened to it before. It was a long time ago. I can't remember. So I'm looking forward to spinning that once again. And then more cool 80s stuff. Found this record that I've been looking for a long time. Great White, 1987. Once Bitten. And followed up by the following record. That's right, Twice Shy. But this is a great. There's some great tunes on here as well. The whole record's good. You can just put this on and rock out. What was the big hits on this? Do you remember that? I know it's escaping me right now too. We just listened to this morning. We listened to all these records today. So this was yesterday we went to the show, and now sharing. We didn't listen to all the records. We didn't listen to this one yet. Found me a soundtrack. This was Bachelor Party. Boom. Good old Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks, that's Mr. Tom Hanks right there. Oingo Boingo, fun fact, Mr. Danny Elfman was in a punk band. Danny Elfman made all this movie soundtrack music for all the movies in Hollywood for a season. Anyway, that's a exaggeration, of course, but my wife found this. My wife likes the comedy records. There's this Phyllis Diller right there for $8. It's in great condition. She's funny, hilarious. Back in the day, she'd be on Carol Burnett in those shows. Here's what I've been looking for a while. I found this at the record show. I think this was like $20. It's a great deal. Jacket's a little beat up, but the wax is in good shape. Miles Davis Bitches Brew. Did not have this. I like me some jazz, I'll tell you what. Fun fact, my wife voiced a jazz podcast back in the day. 2006, right, hon? How many episodes of that did we do?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? 6, 8, something like that. It's kind of cool. Maybe I'll share some of that. But, boom. That's what we got. Leave some links in the description for his Discogs or whatever if you like. And thanks for watching. Until next time.